Peace. What's up, my peoples? How y'all vibing? I'm vibing high, purpose of this video is basically about maintaining a high vibration, staying positive and optimistic. And I'm about to share with y'all my journey. It's been 2 years since I've been here in Texas now, and I'm going to basically try to cram the 2 years into this one video. So try to get everything and not leave nothing out. But the purpose for me to do this is to show people that you still can go through certain stuff, that you still can hold an optimistic mindset, that you don't know what nobody never going through, you know what I'm saying? And that this is actually who I am, you know what I'm saying? So people will be like, it's easier said than done. You got the gift of God. I wish I can be like that. Or just plain, I don't know. You know, I wish I could do it. This and that. Or feel some type of way because a person can't be this way. Alright? But, you can. You know what I'm saying? It's just your decision you made. What you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be optimistic or you're going to be pessimistic. You're going to look at the glass halfway full or halfway empty. And it's just as much water as both. So it's you determining your perception, your thoughts, actions, beliefs, creating your reality. So like I said, I'm finna tell y'all my journey because don't nobody know what it really was. And every time that they seeing me or somebody seeing me, I'm smiling, I'm being uplifted, I'll uplift somebody else. Nonetheless though. So this month made it 2 years. When I came with my cousin, you know, moved in. A week later, got a job, helping out with bills. Since I was there, I stayed there probably from January to the end of, or the middle of July. Since then, I had 2 jobs, you know what I'm saying? The first job, I was catching Ubers, just basically making enough for to pay the Uber, pay the rent, and get some food. So started off good start because of the mindset, but at the same time it's not really what I wanted. But I'm trying to turn around, I'm trying to leave certain stuff alone, I'm trying to leave the streets alone and everything like that. So cool, I'm keeping pushing forward and all this, you know. So that happened. A different job opportunity come in. I takes it. It's closer. I don't gotta spend too much money on Ubers. If you know Texas, going different places and stuff can be expensive in Ubers. You know what I'm saying? So this one happened to be 15 minutes away driving distance, but like walking distance though. It's like an hour and a half. So boom, I get that, which was good because this is when I started actually being able to save some money, you know? So sometimes I'm deciding like, okay, I'm finna walk. I need to save some money. And sometimes I took the Uber, you know what I'm saying? So towards the end of this July, you know, the lease is up. We ain't signed a lease, and we end up going our separate ways, you know, type stuff. So boom, as I get the money that I get, I sacked up on a nice amount of money. I'm like, okay, I'm finna get me an apartment. So that didn't go as good as planned, but I ended up getting like a roommate from Craigslist. Get into that, and while I'm doing that, I end up losing the job, you know? So I'm like, all right, it's cool. Take that as a sign. I don't need to work for nobody. So boom, I started doing what I'm doing. Get my license. I've got a plan to drive Uber, and I come across a homeboy. He do life insurance and stuff like that. So he brings me into this stuff. So boom, I'm studying for life insurance now. Got my money. Got a plan. While this falling together, I'm finna do this. So boom, I passed the test the first time. So now I'm supposed to be an independent financial broker, working with different carriers, selling life insurance, home protection, mortgage programs, all of it. You know what I'm saying? Studied the whole thing. So they was giving me the runaround, and they never really like told me a definite answer. Every time I called, they told me I had to do something, get something from Michigan pertaining to something so it can go through. We got to start the process, just the whole runaround. Actually, finally, maybe 5 months ago, they just finally told me like, yeah, we can't. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's based on my background, but Texas, you gotta have something like a real high class felony, and I don't got that. So they just really just gave me the runaround. So boom, I go through with that. Now I'm at this roommate's. This older lady, she was good, very generous. She was cool. But now probably 3 months in, she like, yeah, my family's coming. You know, you gotta go. You gotta find something to do. I'm like, damn. In my head, I'm like, what I'm finna do? Because at this time, got a few family members down here, but at the same time, I'm on my own at this specific, time. So, cuz went her separate ways. And I was, cool with my other cousin, but we stopped talking for a little minute. Then at the end of this, we happened to start talking again. But so while that's happening, the homeboy that brought me into this life insurance, he come to me. He like, cool. We figured out this and that. So in my head, he roommate with somebody. I'm like, it's another room that's available. Like, can I rent it out? See if your friend will let me rent it out. He like, nah, I already talked to him. He not with that. This and that. I'm like, damn. All right, cool. He like, don't trip though. We're gonna figure it out. All right, cool. So I grabbed all my stuff from the house, put it in the back of his car. Now I'm sneaking my stuff into the garage. Boom. Where to do that? So in the empty room, that's where I'm ended up sneaking into. So I'm trying to figure it out. He trying to help me. Nothing coming up. So at the meantime, I'm in this empty room, without him knowing, the roommate. So I'm sneaking in this room, and this ended up lasting probably like 2.5 months, So while all that's going on, I'm trying to figure it out and stuff. The plan with Uber backfired on me. They not messing with me. So my homeboy, you look out like, boom, we both got beers, it's COVID, so we can wear the mask, you know what I'm saying? So I ended up doing Uber under his account, At the same time, I'm still sneaking in this house, sneaking to use the bathroom, sneaking to take showers, sneaking to eat, you know what I'm saying? Going through it, in this empty room. Sometimes the guy, he not at work, so he at home in the living room, it's the room, it's the bathroom right here, it's my homeboy room. Then you come over here, it's the living room, the kitchen, and then his room. So he'll be in the living room watching TV and stuff. I'm hearing him, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta be quiet. Got my phone on vibrate. Family members calling me, son calling me, I'm sick, like, dang, I'm really going through it. Diarrhea and Frank, you know what I'm saying, type stuff. So yeah, so boom, I'm like, damn, what we gonna do, All right, cool. So that's going on. I'm doing my Uber, stacking up now, trying to figure out what I am finna do to make this situation better. My homeboy ended up getting a girlfriend. She ended up coming over. Long story short, she's supposedly supposed to be renting out the room. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in here. So now I'm like, damn, what am I really finna do now? So, that's happening, and she's in now. So now it's a little bit of leeway because it's an extra person in the house. When he's in the room or something like that, I got a little freeway, to do a little breathing room. Not as much, but a little bit, because somebody else saying he's not knowing, like, I'm in there still to this point, So what happened is I ended up getting popped off. That's how I got popped off. So they was sick. They got me sick. I go get, certain ingredients, remedies, potions, get my little ginger, cloves, turmeric, herbal teas, cinnamon sticks, all that, honey, lemon, all that. Make my soup, my stuff, and I'm drinking, getting up out of me. So she like, yo, can I have some? Of course you can get some, we are getting some. So she gets some. This next day, this is leading up into Christmas now. So she come in like, hey, that was pretty good. I feel a little better. Can I get some more? Of course, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I want some more too, so I need to be warmed back up. I got the pot right here by me because obviously I'm sneaking. I got everything I need in this room now. So she goes warm it up. She brings it back, pour her, her cup, and it just spills. And I'm like, snap, you know what I'm saying? So the whole thing spilled on the floor. It's turmeric. If you know turmeric, it's yellow, it stings. So on top of that, it's potent, it's cinnamon, all this other extra stuff, ginger, is coming through the house. If you put it on the stove, it's gonna incense the whole house. So of course it's potent. Why wouldn't it be? You know? So I'm like, dang. All right, cool. Don't worry. She's, oh, I'm sorry. All right, don't worry about it. It's cool. You know. So they end up leaving. My homeboy and his girl, they leave, go do whatever they do. I'm in the room. The roommate and his girl is in there. You know. So I'm on my phone, got my AirPods in and something, doing something, got my pallet on the floor, just laying down, and all of a sudden I hear the door crack open, and he's like, "Oh, wow, wow! I told you somebody is in here. You smell? Oh, you smell something." I'm like, man, I apologize. First I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" You know, he's like, "Hey, whoa." I'm like, he like spilled something. I'm like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, I apologize. I was finna get it up, this and that. Like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it. Like, look around, he's like, how long you been here? You know what I'm saying? Because this time he's seeing case of waters, clothes, snacks, all type of stuff. And I'm like, yo, I just got here last night. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, okay, this and that. You go, playing it cool, but I know he really going crazy in his head, you know? So, he shuts the door. It's okay. Shut the door. As he leaves, I'm hearing him talking to his girl. Like, see, I told you someone was here. I smelled it. It smells like something was burning. This and that. I don't care if he was over here. He should have just told me this and that. I'm like, dang, I'm cooked. You know what I'm saying? It's over with. Now what I'm finna do? It's been hiding this whole time. You know. So homeboy come back a little later. He like, dang, bro, this happened. This and I'm like, yeah, man. I apologize. At this point, I'm feeling bad. I'm like, I ain't want that to happen, but I don't got no what I'm supposed to do, you know? Trying to figure it out, but So like, oh yeah, this and that, so cool. Pack up all my stuff, put it in the back of his Jeep, you know what I'm saying? And we leave. So we go to the Secret Santa thing. Cool, we go to the Secret Santa thing. After that, we ain't go back there, so we went to this little parking lot, slept, figured out in the morning. Morning come, I go to a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Boom, go to the hotel. So now the money that I just saved up is finna, come to a purpose, and I'm finna live off of it and go to a hotel. Try to figure it out. What can I do now? So was in the hotel for a few weeks, trying to figure it out. End up basically just spending my money on living in a hotel, getting what I need, whatever, washing clothes, whatever, all that type stuff. So end up talking to my cousin again, my boy cousin. We get back connected, stuff end up happening, as far as me telling him, like, before this happened, we got cool again. So we get to talking and stuff. When it's happening, I can't pay no more weeks, because I just spent my last week this week and I'm trying to figure it out, but ain't nothing shape, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm calling cuz like, hey cuz, I need you, type stuff, I was in this hotel, I ain't got the bread, this and that. I'm like, all right, cuz, So cuz come swoop me, Now I come over with him, his girl, his pets and stuff, and I appreciate them as well, In the middle of me doing that, now I'm going through it in my head. I'm like, damn, I'm trying to figure it out. And at the whole time, I'm like, it's all right. Everything happening for a purpose. I'm being optimistic. This not happening to me. It's happening for me. It's trying to teach me something. All of this. I'm still vibing high. In the middle of trying to vibe high and maintain this vibration. So we were cuz, and I was there for probably a couple months, at the end of March. Probably at the end of March. So we chilling, stuff get to happening, cuz looking out, but I know I'm being a problem. It's one bedroom, his girl, people uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable. It's common sense. I'm in the way. I know I'm in the way. I'm trying to figure it out, but just stuck because I'm in my head like, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I don't have any resources. I don't have, nothing but the connections that I'm coming across and trying to build. And at this whole time I've been down here, I'm trying to take responsibility of my own life. I'm not trying to put nothing on nobody. I'm not trying to be a victim. Nothing. I'm really trying to do what I gotta do, but stuff just keep reversing, backfiring, and I gotta converse through it. So I'm like, okay, cool. So stuff ended up happening. You know, I know, you know, cuz ain't really say, yo, cuz, you gotta get the hell out, none of that. But, you know, we grown and I know what's up, and anybody, you know, you just don't want to be in the way or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, he ain't say get out or nothing, but I know everything was leading up. Everything's people getting frustrated, this and that. Everybody going through their own separate things that they going through. You know what I'm saying? So I end up like, okay, cuz I'm out. You know, finna get up out of here. So what I did was I called a few people at this time while I'm still trying to hold this vibration. I'm trying to leave out of the ego, and I'm trying to be one with my spirit and my true higher self. You know what I'm saying? My higher self. So, putting pride to the side, I'm calling people up like, yo, I'm not telling them my real situation, but I'm letting them know like, hey, I'm starting this business course. You know what I'm saying? You think you can help me out? I need a few hundred to start it up. So a few people like, nah, I can't do it. I ain't got it, this and that. But 3 people came through for me. So, you know, shout out to my cousin Pon, shout out to my mom, shout out to my little sister, you know, that's Shay. They came through. They didn't even know what happened. But I lied to them, told them that I was starting a business course. Because I didn't want them to stress, I didn't want them to worry. Especially my mom and dad, I don't want them to worry. Certain stuff happens. You know, I lost a brother, so I'm all the way in another state. I don't need nobody to be stressing about me, because I got it, you know, what y'all do, that's Shay, God body, you know? So, boom, now I gets this. So in my head, I'm like, okay, this is what I'm finna do. I'm finna rent out a storage unit. So I get to the little storage unit, you know, it's the one I go in there, 3rd floor, you put a code in, 3rd floor, rise up, lift the thing up, you know, got the little lock in it, boom. So I gather my money, grab something so I can make some money off of type stuff, you know what I'm saying? And getting busy, you know? So I go to Dollar Tree, I go get my carpet, give me a couple carpets, and give me a pillow, you know what I'm saying? I got bows, bottles of water, snacks, soap, deodorant, toothbrush, everything that I need, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, while I'm going through all of this, don't nobody know nothing. I'm keeping my fronts up, I'm staying presentable, teeth staying brushed, I'm smelling good. So even when I'm out here in these streets going through it and stuff, I'm still, you know, at the lowest, but still prestigious about myself, you know? So boom, I'm in there, sleeping in there. And at the same time while I'm talking about all of this, I got videos of all of this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm really trying to cram 2 years worth of stuff into this video. And I got videos of all of this stuff along the journey and stuff like that. So I'm trying not to miss anything. So I got everything out at this time. I'm out here now. Now I'm out. I'm going to like, it's like 3 different parks. I'm on Ross Street. Ross is a big strip, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of hoodish, you know what I'm saying? They gentrified it, but it's still laying like that, you know what I'm saying? Grand Theft Auto type stuff. Ambulance coming every 3 minutes. One go, the sirens come back. You know, they own that over there. You know what I'm saying? Next to the storage room unit, somebody got killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was laying like that. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't think stuff was sweet. But I ain't tripping. From Michigan, hard body. You know what I'm saying? Everything I went through at home built me for stuff like this anyways, you know? So I'm out here trying to stay grounded. I'm going to all the parks. I'm being one with the spirits. You know, I'm connected with the other homeless people. I'm in the streets, so I'm keeping my ears to the streets. I'm being one with the bums type stuff. And, you know, and I'm uplifting everybody that I come across. I'm vibing high. Everybody loving my energy, all of this. And not knowing what I'm going through because I'm still keeping myself up. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, certain stuff is happening. I'm doing what I'm doing. I'm walking up and down the street. At this time, I'm not mobile, so all I'm doing is walking. So everybody that's around is watching me. Like, people was even coming up like, hey, you live around here. I see you walking all day and this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, people really watching me. You know what I'm saying? And I started noticing how other people was watching me. Certain, you know, people in the hood, people just ride. I'm just seeing like, dang, I'm becoming a target. I'm getting sucked back into this environment. I just try to leave from this type of stuff, and I gotta figure something out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still, you know, vibing high. Like, it's alright though. Stuff gonna be alright. We good. You know what I'm saying? At the midst of this, people calling me with their problems, and I'm just uplifting them. Like, listen, bro. just be smooth, stay positive, level-headed, this and that, you know what I'm saying? No one still knows what's going on with me. To this day, until I really released this video, nobody don't know what's going on, what happened, type stuff. Told a few people, but not really. So yeah. So now this specific time, boom, I'm walking down the street. Now this is one of the most challenging times in this journey. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking up, and this guy pulls up on me. You know what I'm saying? So hey, excuse me. I'm like, what's up? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, how you doing? I'm do life insurance. I'm trying to recruit this and that. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm trying to get in life insurance. I'm like, I just took my test. I passed the first time. I know everything and what different policies I can quote you. If you got one, I can find you a better one. Like, I really know this now. You know what I'm saying? I just did it. Like, what's up, bro? Can you help me? You know what I'm saying? So he like, oh, that's crazy, this and that. So while we talking, I'm telling him certain stories like, listen, bro, I'm trying to get out the streets. I'm not even from here, and I'm still trying to get out the streets. I was in the streets, and I came here to get out the streets. I got sucked back in a little bit, but I'm not really nothing of what I'm going through. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling him that I rented out a storage unit. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically living out of it. You know, this and that. So, and the storage unit was like at 9 o'clock at night, it's closing. You know what I'm saying? 6 in the morning, it's, you know, back open. So you gotta come before 9 and be there at 6. So what I was doing was making sure my phone was charged, and going there like at 8:50 type stuff and going to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Shutting my thing and cracking it. So a few times I'm getting caught because it's protocol for when the people come walk through. If the thing's shut, they gotta look down. If they don't see the lock, they gotta open it. So a couple times they open it, I'm laying down, my cover on the rug. They, hey, what are you doing? You know, embarrassing moments. And I don't know none of these people, but it's just still embarrassing. Still, I'm like, damn, you know. It's alright though. So cool. So in the midst of all of this happening, I'm talking to the dog now, and he telling me about this. I'm telling him the stories of what I'm going through. At this certain time, certain stuff is happening, you know. So I'm like, damn. Long story short, he don't really know me, so he like, you from Michigan, this and that. I don't really know what type of dude you is. You seem cool. If you need some type of help or whatever, you know, need to come through, babe, anything. If I can, I got you. Now, at this point, I'm catching everything. Me, I'm a type of person, I read between the lines. You know, action speaks louder than words. I'm reading energy, all of this. So I'm seeing what it is. And what it was, you know, wasn't judgmental or nothing, but at the same time, I noticed the way that he was talking. Far as how he was talking, it was feminine. So I'm knowing like how he's presenting himself and carrying himself and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, this, that, you know what I'm saying? I'm knowing what he is, you know? So, like I said, I'm not judging though, you know? I don't judge. I don't condone certain stuff, but I don't judge you for, you know, nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still operating off my heart chakra, you know, that's shade. So I'm like in my head, don't, you know, try to move me. We good. You in a better position that you might can help, you know. And you always supposed to operate off your heart chakra. You don't ever know when your next blessing can come from, you know. So you don't treat people a certain way because they that, you know. Just stand firm in your boundaries type stuff. And I'm able to do that. I'm versatile. I can be, you know, so cool. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's cool. You like that, whatever. He ain't not telling me, but I'm knowing I'm not dumb. So I'm like, I don't even care about that. What could we do, bro? I'm trying to get a life insurance. You in life insurance? What's up? You know. So boom. We exchanged numbers. He told me if I needed to have, you know, come through or whatever I can, this and that. Very grateful for it. I'm like, bet, you know what I'm saying? So now in my head, something can go on, you know? So at this time, I'm still trying to take responsibility of my life, trying to figure it out. I'm even at the point that, you know, like I say, Ross is a big strip. There's a lot of restaurants on the street. There's car washes and stuff. I'm hitting up, filling up applications. I'm like, I got to start somewhere. It's from the bottom again. I'm willing to go through this stuff because I got to go through, you know, do what I got to do, you know. So, certain stuff happening, phone dying. I got to sit inside of restaurants to charge my phone. I got to use restaurants' bathrooms. I'm sitting here at this time. I got to go back over here. I'm going to a park. I'm just taking turns walking from each spot because I'm trying to figure it out, trying to find something to do, you know. So I'm really going through it, but I'm still, you know, vibing. And, certain stuff get to happening, far as me getting caught in the storage unit. And so now I'm like, damn, they own me. They like, you can't get caught in here no more times, this and that. So now I'm basically just can have my stuff there and go there when I need to pick up some stuff and change and stuff, type stuff. So now at this point, I'm out here. I done slept behind a garbage can. It was a Walgreens. Behind that, it was a church. It was locked off, type stuff with a wall. I hopped it. I'm like, okay, cool. This is this area. Ain't nobody really around here. The gate's locked. I'm in here. I'm doing what I gotta do. So boom, behind the garbage can or whatever, all that. So boom. And then one time it was like raining and stuff, so I ended up going to the storage room, and then I ended up getting caught in it. And they like, yo, this is it. You getting terminated. You getting evicted. You got to get your stuff and leave the premises. You got to relocate. You can't be here. I'm trying to like, yo, I'm sorry, I won't. Nah, you know what I'm saying? You got to go. So boom, I'm like, damn, what am I finna do? So I'm thinking about a dog, but I'm like, then I'm like, damn. So boom, so one night, and this is the end of March. So at the end of March, it's still getting cold at night and stuff. So I got a hoodie. I'm getting cold. Got my hands in there. I'm in the alley. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just called dog. Like, bro, can I please come through? I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm out here. I ain't got nowhere to go. I ain't got no family to go to. I'm literally out here. I was in a storage room and they evicted me. So long story short, he like, man, okay, cool, So boom, I come through. He like, okay, we can work without a little bit. I got my son. He comes over here on the weekends. He sleeps on the couch, this and that. You know what I'm saying? And you can stay and stuff, but you just gotta figure it out. And when he come, you gotta be around. I really don't want you around my son. I really don't know you, this and that. I'm like, all right, cool, understandable. I'll figure it out. So at these times, we talking more a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And he has this Nello app that you can get a jobs and pick your, hours and, just basically just pick and choose. Like, I want to work there. You get notification like, okay, I'll do that. I can do this. I can do that. Like 100 a day worth of jobs. It was great. Fortunate for that. It takes like, you put your direct deposit in. It takes 1 to 3 business days. Send it right over to your stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, now I'm doing this. Okay, boom. Now I got something a little bit to work with, a little steady. You know what I'm saying? And then he was working somewhere, so I got into that too. So now I'm like doing certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it gets tricky though. So he basically like, bro, I gotta holler at you. I'm like, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? Talk. What's up? He like, yo, I got a crush on you. I'm like, bro, you is tripping, bro. Like, what is you on, bro? Like, I'm stuck. I really like what you on, because it messed me up, Oh, he like, yeah, we'll do. I'm like, listen, bro, you know what's up. I ain't on none of that. I ain't, respect me, bro. I don't judge you. I'm not looking at you weird. You helping me out right now. I appreciate that. And in my head, I'm like, I really need this to happen for me. So please don't be on no weird stuff, because I don't got nothing to go to right now. So, bro, I need you to not be weird. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, bro, I'm not on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make you feel bad and stuff like that. But, bro, keep that to yourself. This and that. You know what I'm saying? And at this time, I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I know what's up with me and stuff, so I don't mind being around nobody. If you like that, you like that. Okay, cool. Just don't do nothing to me or with me. It's cool type stuff. So after I told him, he's like, okay, bro, no, you right. I'm not on that. I look at you as a brother, this and that, all this type of stuff. I'm like, all right, bro, yeah, whatever, So boom. So it started getting hard and stuff because his son started coming over. So he like, and that's a 1 bedroom as well. Like I said, the son sleeping on the couch. So he like, when my son come over, I know you might feel uncomfortable and stuff, but you can, sleep in my room. And I'm like, bro, I appreciate it, but no, I'm good, bro. In my head, I'm like, I don't know what you on. So when the son did come over, I'm sleeping in his car. I'm like, bro, let me see the keys to your car. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I go get in the car, and sometimes, the cars was messed up type stuff. So I'm just sitting up in the seat, sleeping and stuff. So when that stuff was happening, I'll take the cushions, man. I'll take the real couch cushions and put them in his closet, and take a sheet and put it all around, like everything, the whole door, like, and block it off. Cause it's feeling weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't even want to be in your room, bro. But at the same time, I want to lay down, bro. Keep sitting up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to make it work and utilize it. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, put the sheet over the door. It's covering. I made my own door with the closet. Got the couch cushions and doing my thing. You know. So all these things is taking places now. At these times, I'm feeling so messed up because I'm really, really going through it. I don't got nobody. I'm by myself. I'm not talking to nobody. Like I said, I'm not talking to my cousins. My mom and dad don't know. Brothers, sisters don't know. Nobody's knowing what's going on with me but me, this guy, which is crazy. So, and cuz really was up the street, you know. But, you know, he looking at it like cuz straight, you know, he gonna do what he do. He 100, you know. He gonna be alright, which I was. Got it, you know, figured out, had a little obstacles, but broke through him, you know. So, all that stuff happening, this and that, and I'm like, man, I gotta figure it out. So I get to talking to this girl a little bit, you know. So while I'm trying to figure it out, get to talking to the girl, she ended up coming to pick me up type stuff. While she coming to pick me up, he was like walking in. So when he walking in, he seeing me get in the car, he looking back like this and that. So I'm not thinking what's going on. I'm like, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? So when he get in the house, we pulls off, he calls my phone, he get to tripping and, oh yeah, bro, you broke the bond, you broke the trust, this and that. I'm like, bro, what is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? You tripping right now. What's going on, bro? He like, nah, this and that, the bond is over with. The bond is over with. I lost your trust, this and that, and I'm just going through it in my head. I'm like, bro, you playing crazy right now. He like, no, you gotta come get your stuff. I'm like, bro, you know, I'm not saying this to him, but I'm like in my head, like, bro, I ain't got nowhere to go. Why was you tripping? I don't like this. Like, what is you really on? You know? So at this time, she hearing it, she like, what's up with you? You got something going on? What's this and that? So I keep it 100 and tell her my whole like stories, what's been going on since I've been telling y'all in this video. Like, you know, this been happening and this led up to this and this and that. So it's looking weird. Like, okay, what he on though? I'm like, bro, I really don't know what he on. He playing crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm even trying to like figure it out. Like, why is you on this? He like, nah, you just broke the bond, you broke the trust, this and this. I'm like, but bro, you trying to make it seem like something happened between us or something. Like, what is you on? He like, nah, bro, it's not about that. And you got somebody listening and this and that. And I'm like, bro, what is you on though? I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? So it was all weird because he like, don't tell nobody I got a crush on you. It's embarrassing, this and that. And I'm thinking like, bro, if you gay, why do it matter? Why would you be embarrassed? If anything, I should be embarrassed, you know? But I don't get it to this day. I never did. So, boom, long story short, he put all my stuff outside. So me and her, she rocking with me. I appreciate her, gratitude for her too. So, yeah, we pull up, all my stuff out there. And it's daytime, so I'm like, man, another embarrassing moment. I'm like, all right, cool. Pick all my stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Put it in her trunk. She's like, what we gonna do? I'm like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. She's like, it's all right. We're gonna figure it out. Boom. She rocking with me. I'm like, all right, bet. You know? So, we riding through. We go to this little park. We chilling, getting our minds right or whatever. Trying to figure it out. I come to the conclusion, you know, okay, boom, gotta go to the hotel again. At this time, I was able to work those jobs and stuff, and I saved and stacked up some money, you know what I'm saying? So, good, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, I gotta go to a hotel though. Boom, so I'm at the hotel. Now, while I'm in the hotel, I go get my little stuff, you know, snacks and stuff like that and all that and stuff like that. Okay, and then I did leave something out, okay? So before that, while I was in the storage room and stuff, and before I really went over there all the way, told him that I can that would happen to me, he let me come into the laundry room. So it's a door inside the apartment complex. You put the code in, and you walk into the laundry room. When I walk into the laundry room, in my head, I'm like, boom, another place to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like that right now. I'm sleeping behind a garbage can and all that right now. So boom. So while I'm doing that, I remember the code to the laundromat. You know what I'm saying? And when I would go in there, I got videos of this stuff too. So when I would go in there, I would lock the front door. and I would lock the back door. I would go in there like 12 o'clock at night. Everybody should be done washing their clothes at 12 o'clock at night. It's dark time. Go to sleep. You know, in my head, I'm thinking. So, I lock the front door, I lock the back door. So when you walk in, it's washers and dryers. And then on this side, it's like a little space to do workouts. It's treadmills, little weights, little yoga mats. So I'm locking the both of the doors. There's a camera right there. Boom, out that way. And I roll the yoga mat out on the side of the treadmill, you know? So boom, speed back up to me and girl. Now all that's over with. Now I'm with her. Now I'm at this hotel. You know, she helping me get around and stuff. I'm at this hotel. Boom. I'm like, damn. So a couple weeks go by. I'm at the hotel, wasting money. I'm like, damn. I've been here before. If I don't figure it out, I'm gonna spend all my money again on hotels. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to do that because then I'm gonna be looking stupid. Because after this, I really got nowhere to go. Because what I did have somewhere to go, it was over with, and I went into that shit, and everything was just, you know, all over. So I come to the conclusion this time, like, I'm finna give me a car this time. I'm finna live inside this car, do these vanilla jobs, get around, get familiar with more of Texas, network, and do my thing. So I'm finna live out of the car. So boom, I get a membership at Planet Fitness. I'm in there working out. At the same time, I got somewhere I can take a shower at. Boom, it's coming together, you know. At the same time, it's not what I want to go through, but at the same time, I'm being optimistic. Like, nah, this is building towards me. It's not all bad. I got somewhere I can shower, I can eat still. I'm working out, getting my mind right. I'm going to these parks. I'm staying grounded. I'm in my spirituality. You know, I'm staying in town. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my God body and shit. You know, so I'm in this. I'm on that. So I'm like, boom, I'm finna live in this car, get around this and that. Boom. So I was doing other jobs and stuff like that. Then I came across my other homeboy. Boom, we get to politicking, networking, all this and stuff. You know, he invited me over to the crib. Like, you can come through, you know, smoke something, whatever, you know, hop on the game, this and that. I'm like, bet, cool. Get over there, get to chilling, get to politicking. Some reason, you know, everybody always get to going through some stuff and stuff. Because even with a dude, he was going through certain stuff, and I had to uplift him and stuff. So, which was weird because I probably made it happen more. But I'm just that type of person. I'm gonna uplift you. I'm gonna make you see the God or goddess inside you. Like, bro, cut it out, snap out of that shit. You know, it is what it is, and like, do your thing. So when I had to do that for homeboy now, I'm letting him know, like, listen, bro, you can't let that, you know, mess with you, this and that. And then I'm letting him know what's going on in my situation to further explain of why you can still go through certain stuff and still emit a positive vibration, this and that. And I'm letting him know, like, bro, I live out this car, I do this, I go to Planet Fitness, I go park here, this and that. And he like, wow, bro, I would have never known if you never told me, type stuff. So I'm like, yeah, bro, whoop de whoop. So I made him feel better and uplifted him and stuff like that. So he ended up coming like, it's a couple weeks left out of this month. This month paid for. If you want, you can crash on the couch, you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the month, you know what I'm saying, if you're trying to like stay, you know what I'm saying, you can give me a couple, you know, couple hundred for the months type stuff, you know what I'm saying? If not, you know, gotta bounce type stuff, and I ain't saying it like that, but I don't just be living off me type stuff like that. And I'm like, I ain't know none of that anyways. So right now I'm trying to figure out, like, is this the universe aligning this with me, or do I need to just push myself some more? I'm trying to figure it out, you know, build my discernment up and all this type of stuff. So the 2 weeks running up now, my other homeboy, he from Michigan, you know what I'm saying? So he down here, and he come across me like, yo, I need to slide on you, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Gotta read between the lines too, because I really ain't saying stuff like that, but he slide on me like, yo, trying to get up with you, trying to get something, this and that type stuff. So when he come, I'm like, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? What you into? What you got going on? What you doing for work? He's like, I'm doing this driving stuff, this and that, this and that. I'm like, oh, what's up? Y'all hiring, this and that? He like, as a matter of fact, he might be. He always looking for somebody. He was telling me this and that. I'm like, cool. You know what I'm saying? I need this number. He like, bet. Hit him on Monday. Now, Monday happened to be the end of the 2 weeks up with bro, you know what I'm saying? So either I gotta get him this bread or I gotta go type stuff. So, boom. Monday coming, it's Sunday. I'm up out of there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm back to the basics, square root one with this car. Now, the whole time living out this car, I'm going through it, you know what I'm saying? This was like a few months too. I'm going through it, living out this car. It's in the summer, and this was one of the hottest summers in Texas. It was 106, 108, 110 type stuff. So it was it was hard to live in this car in the summer because this air conditioner I had was working a little bit, but it would end up going off. You know what I'm saying? So I would have to turn it off to reset it. So you can just imagine, like literally, the heat was my alarm clock. I'm sleeping, I'm waking up drenched in sweat, like damn. You know what I'm saying? There's times I went to sleep late and still had to wake up early, like tired because I couldn't sleep. It was like Tetris, bro. So boom, square one again. I'm back to this. So I'm like, all right, cool. It's gonna be all right, this and that. Like, I'm gonna call Mr. Getty. His name was Mr. Getty. You know what I'm saying? So happens my phone, end up going off. I don't got no minutes on my phone. You know what I'm saying? So. And I don't got no money to pay it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I had to leave, because I couldn't even get him the money to stay there. So I'm like, all right, cool, it's going to be all right. So now I'm at Planet Fitness in this parking lot. I'm on this Wi-Fi. I was talking to another female, and I'm grateful for her because she came through for me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really tell her my situation. I just let her know, like, listen, my card and my wallet got stolen. I was unable to pay my phone bill. Do you think you can help me and pay my phone bill? And next week when I get paid, I will, pay you back. She like, of course. I'm like, bet, thank you. So boom, she sent me the money. Boom, I pay her. You know what I'm saying? I pay my phone bill, or she might have paid the phone bill. I think she paid the phone bill for me. Long story short, phone bill paid. Boom, in my head, Mr. Getty. You know what I'm saying? I get straight on the horn. Hello, Mr. Getty, how you doing? This is such and such. I got your number from such and such. He told me to call you. You might be interested in hiring a driver, this and that. He's like, yeah, I'm always considering, but people be doing me bad. I try to help him, this and that. So he's skeptical. I'm like, listen, Mr. Getty, I get to tell him my story, my rundown. Like, look, this is what's going on with me in my current situation. I'm living out of my car, this and that. I really need this opportunity. No one's giving me a shot. I don't got no resources, no nothing. I'm just trying to build and change my life, man. You know what I'm saying? You're like, all right, well, we'll see. Can you get down here? It's about like 30 minutes away or whatever. I'm like, yeah, boom. So got my last whatever. Go straight down there to him. We get to talking and stuff. We get to politicking. He's seeing me for who I am, seeing my energy. I'm running down stuff to him. He's seeing, okay, you seem a little intelligence, got a little knowledge, this and that. I'm gonna give you a shot type stuff. I'm like, all right, cool, Mr. Getty. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So he like, okay, cool. I'm finna train you on these routes. And it got power washing too. So I'm like, dude, I will power wash and drive. You know what I'm saying? I'll do both of them. I'll start right now. Type stuff. So like, all right, cool, say no more, you good. Boom, so Mr. Getty rocking with me. I'm like, bet, Mr. Getty, So, in the middle of doing that training stuff, when I'm coming off the road, I'm coming off the freeway. Now, the freeway busy and stuff. It's like on the Arthur, and it's a freeway at the intersection. My car just give out on me. Alternator went out in the middle of me driving. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, I can't catch a break. I'm like, it's cool though. It's pretty good. And I'm just telling myself, like, nah, sometimes you gotta cleanse energy to let new energy in, let go of the old, bring in the new. I'm just, geeking myself up and staying optimistic. So it was sunny. Next thing you know, dark clouds started coming. It started raining. I'm sick. I got my hazards on. I went out, try to look at it. I lift my hood up. So boom, at this moment, I don't know nobody that's passing by me, but at the same time, everybody beep, beep. And I'm embarrassed because I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And at the same time, I'm like, bro, you see my hazards on. You see, you know what I'm saying, the hood up. Like, bro, what you want me to do? So, and at this point, I'm even tearing up in my head because I don't even got nobody to call, bro. Like, I called Mr. Getty. He can't come, you know what I'm saying? I even called my homeboy because he was working too for a little minute, but he is in the middle of a route, so nobody can really come through for me right now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn. I'm like, what am I finna do? So I'm trying to stay calm. And I hear somebody just whispering and talking, and I'm like, what? You know what I'm saying? And when you lift up through the window shell and the hood is up, I'm looking through it, and this guy just looking, he by himself like, oh, this is the problem, and this and that. And I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? How you doing? Hey. He's like, hey, what seems to be the problem? Is everything fine? I'm like, the car just shut off, this and that. He like, man, it seems like your alternator went out. I'm like, dang, yeah, I think I need a new battery. He's like, just so happened I got a battery. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what? Yes. So in my head, I'm thank you, universe. You know what I'm saying? It aligned something. And he bringing me the battery. He put it in, boom, twist it up, shut the hood, crank straight up. So he like, I'm like, where you going, bro? You know, he like, I'm finna go to this firehouse. I'm like, bro, let me buy your mail, bro. Like, I appreciate you, bro. Gratitude, you know. I want to do something for you, bro. Cause of this, I'm messed up and like losing it. Like, bro, what am I finna do? And he just come through and say today. So I'm like, can I do something for you, bro? Like to express my gratitude. He like, man, I already bought my food, this and that. I'm like, man. So I ended up just following him. I got him some cookies or something. I had to do something. I didn't feel right if I didn't. So he gave me the battery originally. Then his parents came, and he was probably mid-20s or something like that, but I think he was autistic or something. But long story short, I think they talked him into getting the battery back because he like, yeah, I got to get the battery, this and that. I'm like, all right, cool. I appreciate you getting me from over there. I'm like, you just told me you're going to give me the battery, but all right, if I can't get the battery, cool. You got me off that jam. You know, I'm not in the freeway no more, you know. I appreciate it. Gratitude, you know. So they're like, yeah, you got to be careful with messing with people on the side of the road. Fortunately, he was a great guy, this and that. I'm talking to them. They liking my energy, this and that. Good luck to you and this and that. I'm like, thank you. You know what I mean? I took the battery from me, but thank you. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, it's straight. I'm cool. Mr. Getty checked back in with me. Hey, how's everything going? I'm able to get back to you, this and that. I'm like, yeah, somebody came, this and that, but they took the battery, so the car out. He like, okay, I got AAA. We'll get it towed. I have a mechanic come in the morning, check it out. Mechanic come through, figured out that we needed an alternator. We go get the alternator, put it in, back rolling. You know what I'm saying? So now we back rolling. Stuff starting to go good again. Now I'm able to run it up. You know what I'm saying? I'm driving, power washing, 7 days a week, no days off. I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta get it together. I'm trying to be stable. I'm trying to do my thing. You know what I'm saying? So in the midst of all that, I'm driving again on the highway. 114 East coming up, you know what I'm saying? And while I'm coming up, cars just stalling, just doom, doom, doom. I'm like, man, what's up? You know, you trying to make it go, and it's just stalling. So I pulls over, you know what I'm saying? Car cuts all the way off, will not crank it all again. I'm like, man, what's up with this? You know what I'm saying? So it's out. So then all the cars coming, boom, boom. So my trunk was not like locking. You know what I'm saying? So you can just really just open it up, you know what I'm saying? So every time the car, the trunk come up, you know what I'm saying? So I'm embarrassed again, feeling messed up, like, bro. Every time the trunk come open, and I'm sick because every time the trunk open, I got everything in my trunk, my suitcase, all my clothes. I'm living out of my car, you know what I'm saying? So everything just keep coming up visible. I'm like, man, I'm coming, shutting it, boom, fly back up again, shutting it. I'm like, man. So I call Mr. Getty again. He gets me out the jam. Okay, I'm gonna send my AAA over there, this and that. Boom. AAA come. We pull over, park the car, whatever. Cool. So now, end up getting another little truck or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Getty comes through, you know, helping me out and stuff like that. So boom. So now, everything leading up into this point, and now I'm like, okay, cool. I'm still figuring out. I'm still stacking this bread. I'm still doing this. And then it's like you climbing the mountain, you coming down, falling, you climbing, falling, climbing again, falling, take some steps forward, come back. I'm like, boom, 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 you know, keep fighting. I'm walking in this direction. Everybody walking this way, slowing me down, but I'm still, nope, I'm trying to get over there. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? I got my mind on what I got it on. I got my intentions on what it's on. I got my vibe, my energy, my frequencies, everything is high, and I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? So I end up doing it. I ended up getting me my own apartment, you know what I'm saying? It's 1 bedroom, it's beautiful, it's good, you know, good padlock on it, you know what I'm saying? You can Airbnb friendly, all that, you know, I got me some furniture, got me a nice bed, this is me right here. So boom, table, everything. So everything led up into all of that stuff. And through the whole thing, it was a journey, you know what I'm saying? And it was a wonderful experience, even the bad with the good, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, at my lowest, I was so prestigious about myself. So even if I didn't have certain characteristic traits, I knew that I was that, to build towards those characteristic traits to the point I embodied that, and that's who I was, you know what I'm saying? So it's like really your mind, your thought process, being optimistic, you know what I'm saying? Your reality is being created through your thoughts, actions, and your belief. You can look at something and take it off in a negative way, or you can look at it in a positive way. You know, it's still, the matter of me saying this is like, life's still gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? But you got a choice to go through with some dark clouds or some sunshine. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you what you want to do. It's up to you what type of vibration you're going to emit out. You know what I'm saying? So everything ended up going good. I got my own everything. And I never wanted to live off of no female. I don't want to drive no female stuff. I don't want no roommate. I want to be my own. I'm a god and I can do anything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? And nothing and nobody can do anything or say anything. So I really don't care what no one says, think about me, anything. Like, so what? You know what I'm saying? Like, go heal. Because if you was healed, you wouldn't even look at a person like that. You wouldn't even judge or criticize somebody. Because everybody really just, you know, project they inner onto their outer world. You know what I'm saying? Their perception on everything onto the world. They fears, they everything. How they feel about themselves, they project it onto everything around. And they don't even know that they feel that way about themselves until you start really healing from childhood trauma and doing your shadow work and healing from your negativity energy and, you know, all these things, man. So that's what it's about, being authentic, experiencing everything through your journey. Life is a journey. It's no destination. It's all about your journeys. And through this whole time, even when I was out there, I was sleeping behind a garbage can and stuff, I still made the best out of it, because I still would be dressing fresh, smelling good, cologne on, Versace cologne, all that, you know what I'm saying? And I'll go to the strip where everybody out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm, yo, what's up with you, this and that, you know, got a bag or whatever, and I'm chilling, I'm vibing, I'm networking, and I made the best out of every situation. So even in the bad moments, I still made good out of it. Even though I was feeling down, yeah, I was feeling down. Yeah, I was feeling like, dang, I wish I had somebody. Yeah, I was feeling messed up, teary-eyed, I need to cry, I need to release it. I'm going through this like I'm in a whole nother state by myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was cool, though, because everything built me. Like I said, it was a beautiful experience. And, yeah, I made the best out of everything. And now everything good. I ain't going through none of that stuff no more. And I had an option to like cry and go home, or stick it out behind this trash can and see what's up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I did. God body, embodied all this energy. So that's what I mean by when people, it's better said than done. Oh, you're doing it, you make it so easy. I wish that you can do it. It's like you don't never know what nobody got going on behind the smile. You know what I'm saying? Or what they really go through. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to you to really be tired of certain stuff. Like, I used to be negative thinking and all that, and I don't want to be that way no more. I'm like, no, that's not the way. You know what I'm saying? Certain stuff happened to me. I was in the streets. I lost my brother to the streets. I got a son. I'm like, bro, you either gonna be dead or in jail or stuck working a job, living check to check. I gotta invest in myself right now, make the best out of it, and really turn into something different. You know what I'm saying? Really recreate certain stuff. You gotta really reprogram your whole thought process. You feel me? So it's like, yo, reality is really created through your thoughts, actions, and your beliefs. And an example of that is really looking at a bee and it's getting scared, like, oh, it's gonna sting me, and looking at it in a negative way, you just created a dark cloud, low vibration. Now you can look at it and be like, oh, dang, look at this beautiful creation. It just came from a beautiful flower. It just made some honey. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm feeling that. I'm one with this bee. I can see a reflection of me in it, type stuff. It's part of the universe. And you just created sunshine with a dark cloud. So that's really creating your realities, how you seeing certain stuff. Your perception is your reality. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we all heard the saying, like, don't panic or you'll drown. You know what I'm saying? So that meaning, like, your body naturally floats on water. Just keep your head above water, my baby. You know what I'm saying? So don't judge nobody. Don't criticize nobody. Don't envy nobody. Like, you don't never know how hard it is or what somebody going through. But when a person really being this, they embodying this. This is who they is. You know what I'm saying? Don't be, it's easier said than done. Your mind gonna believe whatever you tell it. So if you do the opposite, it's gonna believe that. So if you feed your subconscious that, it's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hope y'all found this helpful. I hope this can inspire people to keep going. Do not give up. Don't let nobody project their fears and criticize and all this stuff. We want constructive criticism. If I'm musty, tell me type stuff, because, or if my house smell like onions, let me know. And that means because I can be sitting in this all day to the point I'm used to that smell, so I don't know it's like that. You feel me? So it takes for somebody to come outside, to on the outside looking in, to tell me. So I gotta take that into consideration. Like, damn, I ain't know that, bro. I appreciate that. It's a female finna come over. I gotta put some incense. I gotta get rid of this smell. It's helping this situation to become better. It's helping you become a better person. Constructive criticism. Now, criticism is just somebody, oh, I'm finna start this business. No, it's not gonna work. No, I don't know how you're gonna do that. It's just somebody basically projecting negativity on you all the time. That's criticism. We don't want that. We want constructive criticism, my baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that if you're always in a negative, low vibration. Stay away from anybody. Go get yourself together. Go heal. Go be accountable. Go be authentic, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop worrying about what other people think. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they go through certain stuff and don't even know how to handle it, and they just do certain stuff. They'll try to laugh at somebody just to take the pain away from them for a minute, and then when they go back, they still, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is, man. But it's been one. It's a nice experience. It's a great journey. It's gonna be a better journey. The best is yet to come. Some of the best days didn't even happen yet. Still young, so it's all of these things. You looking at it, switching your perception. Like, and you still networking. You gotta go through certain stuff. You gotta build. You gotta, I don't know. Like, yeah, just vibe high. And if I can do it, you can do it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about you. It's not the situation that you go through. You are what you tell yourself you are. You are what you think you are. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you think, you really are that. So when the moments that I was going through that, I'm like, I'm nothing like this. And I didn't allow myself to be that. I wasn't, since I was a bum, but you would have never knew that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't dressing like one. I wasn't smelling like one. Teeth white, smelling good, fitted clothes, everything. I'm keeping shade. I don't care if I had a little car mirror, like I'm lining myself up, like I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, very, very, very prestigious about myself. No matter what situation I am, I know what's up. I am a God and I can do anything, and you can too. Ashay, ashay, ashay. Peace, my babies. Vibe high.